Hello, I'm going to discuss importing. Let me throw up my Mastercam here. This is my Mastercam, and this is my HLE uh, one, which is like the Home Learning Edition HLE 2020. And I want to import a file. I don't want to design a file, I want to import a file. Now I'm going to use the Titan 1M as an example. So I could draw it in Mastercam, but usually importing this is probably a dual purpose. People that have difficulty drawing, or what most machine shops do is import files. They're not designing their own products, they're making somebody else's stuff. So here I am in Fusion. A lot of guys in Fusion are not into the manufacturing thing, they're just making stuff like SolidWorks, like CATIA, all that kind of stuff. So they're going to send you files, right? Only Mastercam cannot open up a Fusion file. This is kind of applicable to a lot of stuff. Like I know Mastercam 2020 can't open up SolidWorks 2017 files, so we have to ask for another file and ask for a generic file like an XT or an XB file or something different. Anyway, so here's my design file, and I exported it. And Autodesk stuff, you can actually send a link and download it. Or if you can find a way to download it, you can because CAD files are very big and they're hard to email. So I worked at a company where we used Dropbox, and that's how we sent the Mastercam files back and forth to each other in the design folder. So in this case, I sent it to my email here as an inventor file because I could not use the Fusion file. So it's an inventor, and Mastercam will open that up. So I'm going to download this one. I'm going to save the file. All right. Now I'm going to go into Mastercam, and I'm going to open up that one. So I'm going to hit Open, Computer, Browse. And right now I can only open up Mastercam files, EMCs or MCs. And I also have to look for where it is. I believe it's in this download directory. I don't see it. So you got to get in here and say, which file am I looking for? Should I do all files? Well, let me just try Inventor files. Inventor. There it is right there, Titan 1M 2019. I'm going to look at the options. What do I get here for options? Edge curves, solids. So sometimes you might have to play around with this stuff. I know in SolidWorks files, my mold making friends say they always like to get the edge curves. All right, I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to hit Open, and there it is. Let's see. Let's go to isometric view. All right. Honestly, this is pretty typical import of a SolidWorks file because it's not in the direction that you would like it. Or you can set a new work plane. Personally, I like to rotate them to line up with the standard planes like top. Top now this is wooden. I would want this to be top. So let's learn a little bit about manipulating the Mastercam. In view, this is translucent and this solid. That's like X-ray view. That's wireframe view. So shaded. Let's leave it on that. All right. We need to rotate this along this axis, which is the x-axis. This is x, this is y, and facing us is z. Transform. Rotate, right here, rotate. All right, select entities. You can do something called a window select. That selects everything. Oh, already selected it. Notice the wheel is only up and down. So with rotate, it only wants to rotate around the z-axis. So you got to know the limitations of this stuff. So we're in the top view. or if I look in the planes, these are the basic ones. So in order for me to flip it, it's like me looking from left to right. So that would be the left side. And let me look at it this way. Yeah, I could rotate it from that point of view. Okay, so hit rotate, and one was a window pick. Another one is doing what they call a triple click. 1, 2, 3. That means it got everything. And then we got our steering wheel here. This is pretty cool, where you can actually type in the number. And I don't want to make a copy. I want to move it. And I want to rotate like this. I'm running out of room here. And if you happen to hit the number, fine. If not, you can hit the tab button, and that'll highlight. That's minus 90, enter. Enter again. Okay, so now we rotated. I'm gonna hit isometric view, and green check mark. Isometric. Top. Oh, we want to be on the original top. Okay. Looks like I didn't get the wireframe. I thought I triple clicked that. Let's go back. Let's go back in time. Okay, we're back there. Okay, we're gonna go to the left view. Hit the rotate. I'm gonna do select entity by window picking. End selection. Turn the steering wheel this way. So we get to 90. There we go. Oop. Now hit the green OK button. Done. And then we're going to switch the plane back to top. Alright. Isometric. Notice it's a pink color, and Mastercam calls it a... geez, I forget now. It's like a result, I think they call it. So you can just hit this clear colors and get back to the original color. Okay, that's the way I would like to see it, just like that. So now it's imported, and now it becomes a EMCAM file up here. Or if you're in the professional version, it'd be MCAM. So now you can start doing your toolpath lessons and build it in here. So if I go to machine, I go to my mill, manage my list. Now a lot of times in HLE you won't have this whole list. Just use mill default for now. And if you get into class, let's use mill default. I think it should be in there. Or mill 3-axis. You want to use VMC and don't use MM because that's metric. Use this one. Add that one. And this one. Now you have your settings. You go into here. Right, so you notice it has no post, so that's fine. That's the HLE version. I'm going to call this program 1001. We'll assign tool numbers sequentially, and I'm going to warn of duplicates, and I like using the override defaults. Clearance, retract, feed. Stock setup. My preference is hit all solids, and if I hit solid and I look at it, this is what it's going to get me. I'm like, okay, I'm like partway there. I need to make this one 2 inches wide, and let's see, 4.125 long and 1 inch tall. Okay. All right, so that gets me that. And right there is the stock is overhanging to the left and the right. But remember, we're on the model 0 right here. Only we need to shift it a little up in the Z for simulation purposes. And I'm going to do stock origin up in this corner here. So I'm going to make this 0, 0. So when I do that, notice it shifted it to the right. Let's go negative 0.05. This kind of matches the Titan sheets. And we're going to shift the stock 0.05 positive. I'm going to shift it up 10 thousandths. Alright, see now we got enough material all the way around. We get enough material on the bottom to hold. And if we hit the front view, we have a little bit on top to give it a haircut. Okay, so now we just follow the Titan tutorial on Mastercam. Now, right now he only has the Titan 1M, but with that, you probably can start experimenting with the 2Ms and stuff like that. I mean, I could do my own for you if you want, but actually I jumped ahead. But I have some videos on Titan's 1M cam and what I did. So, and I actually learned some stuff from what he did. You know, you're always learning, no matter what your experience level. Okay, this is a CNC dude signing off on importing a file from some other place into Mastercam in order to do your cam work. Thanks, and we'll see you later. Signing off from sunny Sarasota, Florida.